So I'm almost crying. That's how much I'm like not wanting to do this right now. Hello, I'm Kelly. This is my channel, Incredible Anyway, where I talk about how to live an incredible life no matter what your circumstances are. Oh, my anxiety is high because I am trying to go to church for the first time in person since January of 2020, long time. Pandemic kept me away and my health has kept me away. My anxiety is so high. Going in public is really hard for me, as you guys know. Like, it just, I'm not used to it. And so I just get a lot of anxiety, especially because I'm going to church alone today. My parents are not able to go with me. My anxiety is really high. I've got to keep moving because I'm actually going to be late if I don't keep moving. Really like my heart rate to calm down here. It is really high. I can tell it's really high. I've been telling myself I can go and leave whenever I need to. But the thing is that it's the beforehand that causes me anxiety. Usually when I'm there and I'm settled in, I'm okay. Well, I haven't been to this church specifically since 2019. So, oh my gosh. I'm seriously having to sit here and focus on my breathing and say, Kelly, you are not going to chicken out. That's my biggest thing right now is I don't want to give myself a reason to not be able to not go. Yeah, I'm really like not chicken out. And I think that will be a huge like win for me is not chickening out. So it is 10:10. We have to leave in 20 minutes. I think if somebody were going with me, that would make it so much easier because going by yourself is just, especially when you have all this anxiety. And he's going to be in harness, which means he's not going to be able to sit under the seat. So I'm going to have him lay under my legs. That's the thing when you have anxiety, like trying to think about and plan ahead for every single thing that you know could happen. So I'm almost crying. That's how much I'm like not wanting to do this right now. I'm trying to focus on how good I'm going to feel when I have accomplished it. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is that Benny pulls me over onto the ground. So what? If that happens, then I'll be okay. It's 10:29. Service doesn't start till 11 and it's only about like 10-15 minutes away, but I want to get a seat where I want to get it. They have a service beforehand that starts at 9:45 that I think goes till 10:45. It should be coming out when I go in. So nervous. I'm like shaking. It was crazy coming in. Next time I'm waiting before everybody comes out first. So I'm driving out of church right now. I'm literally shaking right now. I was okay during the middle of the service. I was going in when the last service was coming out and that was a disaster. I will never do that again. Benny was trying to sniff everyone, which was a disaster too. Some people were like, that's fine, but it's not fine to everybody. People come out the door and just stand there. So there's no moving. Like I'm literally still, my breathing is still bad. It was just so hard to navigate the people. And then once I got to the place that I thought that I was going to be able to sit, there was a service dog. And I was like, it's fine. Benny grew up around service dogs. Obviously almost his whole entire litter of dogs became service dogs. But this is a dog he doesn't know and he gets really interested in other animals. I was already feeling really anxious. It just was really crowded and trying to find a seat was hard, and I found a seat in a corner by a door so I could get up and leave if I needed to. Benny is in his mobility harness and balance harness. I didn't try to make him go under the seats. I might next time see if he can do it with the handles folded flat. I did fold the handles flat. I took up 2 seats because of him, which was fine. It was a lot. Like going in was a lot, and it was a lot of people and a lot of people in a small space. People commented on Benny. They were sitting down and they were like, oh my gosh, I didn't see he was there. I really gotta figure out, like, if I'm gonna go back, just the timing to make sure that I don't go in when the last service was leaving. So I either need to arrive a few minutes earlier and just kind of wait inside, or wait till everybody comes out and then go in. I was the only one wearing a mask at church. Only one, which I'm not surprised. It's my first time being at church in such a long time, and I didn't want to expose myself to all these people at once. Like, there were so many people. I haven't been in a room with that many people, which, good job, Kelly, because that's a lot. I'm still shaking. I'm really proud of myself. I was glad to be at church.
You are not alone in this world. You are not alone. You are not alone in this world. You are not alone.